What's going on, man?
What's the word, man? You've been ducking smoke over here for a while, man. We ain't see you on here in a while.
Nah, bro, just been moving around, man. We actually setting up Christmas
Fire,
decorations,
fire,
me and the
fire.
wife here. So, you know what I mean? It's our first time, doing it, setting up. So it's like a little special moment, you know what I mean? But yeah, what's going on, bro?
Nah, traffic for the return to Saga to URL. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yes, sir.
From from the NWX days to now, it's always, what I mean, been that demon angel theme URL does. So
Of
it's
course.
this another
Yeah,
one. Know what I mean, Tink the Demon, Chess. Now you and Jack Boy Maine.
yeah.
Break. This was the first battle of the night, right?
First battle of the night, yes, indeed.
All
Yes,
right,
indeed.
all right. So just break down. You know what I mean? The crowd, the atmosphere, Oakland, California. Y'all battle
Man,
like how you think it went?
yeah, bro. First and foremost, shouts to the people in Oakland, man. That was one of my favorite crowds to be in front of. It was love. Literally from first battle to last battle, they didn't let up on energy. They gave everybody 110% as the artist did for them. Like it was love in the room, man. With every battle. Me and Jack Boy went first, and I really consider it a dogfight. You know what I mean? Regardless of what the 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 people or the public may be pushing in regards to the third round, which I take full responsibility for. I really think those first two rounds was just a straight dogfight. You know what I mean? Like I really feel like I took the first and I edged the second, but I feel as though it's really gonna come down to the second for who people prefer in that battle. You know what I mean? But all in all, great battle. Shouts to Jack Boy. Um, and yeah, I'm just happy to be back on the platform. It's been a little minute, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, to be back in front of that amazing crowd and to receive such great feedback from the people, it was amazing, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's definitely more to come.
Facts. Now let me ask you this
Yeah,
question. With the slip up, because you had a slip up in the third, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So now I mean for me, now I mean fans are casual. Some battle rap fans that watch you your whole career. Some battle rap fans and supporters that seen glimpses is people that just started watching you last year when Caffeine came.
right.
So let me ask you this from the start, because I'm there from your early career. You never really used to mess up at all. So
Yeah,
like, what do you feel like is the cause of it now? Is it last minute prep, or is it just because I told people
yeah,
sometimes too, like you can know your material and in a moment, you know what I mean, you overthinking wanting to do so
yeah.
good, it just doesn't. Know what I mean,
It's crazy. Honestly, it's always the internal battle. As you know, as a battle rapper, you know what I mean. Like you said, sometimes you'll be in a situation where you're so locked in, and then when you're in the moment, something can happen, and it can derail everything. So I think what this situation was, I put a lot of pressure on myself for this moment, and 'cause obviously I haven't been on URL all year, and in the moment of trying to get into my material, I like I don't know, maybe something happened to where like I messed up on a transition. I mean, that's what it was. It was a,
yeah.
a word that I wasn't supposed to say, and I tried to bring it back in my mind to where the transition was, and I completely like it came off the track. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I think in this time now where you know I I've been messing up a little bit more often than I used to. It's just been more of a mental thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a preparation thing. I would just say sometimes you put like me, DNA, you know me. Like sometimes I get into the space of overthinking, so I might have overthought the situation a little bit too much, and then allowed something so small to kind of throw me off guard. Um, but yeah, man, it's like I knew the material very well before the battle. I just let that one transition kind of derail me, and what I mean, that's what it was.
Got you. Kid K, I said this too. He said, because he was just on recapping the event and
Yeah,
and all the other battles too, and he was like, "Yo, it's so crazy how fans are," because he said after the first round, literally the whole crowd was split, saying we're undecided. They both went so crazy, we don't know who got the first.
yeah,
Second round went. He said the crowd was kind of like that too. He said he might have edged Jack, but he was like, it was still, um, you know what I mean? Like, nobody could clearly pick a winner. Y'all wilding. And he said,
Right, right.
you slipped up in the third, and then everybody was saying 3-0. And it's like,
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird because when Jack, I went first. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm,
I lost the coin toss. I went first. Jack Boy goes, and I saw a huge majority of the people, going on in my direction. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. I bet we just got to keep the intensity up. Second round, we had a dog fight. You know what I mean? I pulled out the impressions. I did, the things that I've been working on. Sound effects and all that crazy stuff. Really just rapping as well. And Jack Boy put on a great performance there as well.
mm-hmm.
So for some people, I see some people saying 2-0 thus far, and some people saying 1-1. Like, okay, I can respect that, right? And into the third, I have the mishap. And then you kind of hear in the distance, I wouldn't say everybody was saying it, but a few
Yeah.
people were saying 3-0. I'm like, okay. I mean, you know how this goes, bro.
Yeah.
You know how this
Yeah,
goes.
of
Like
course.
sometimes the crowd wants it to be 1-1 for the sake of like who's gonna take the third.
Yeah.
But I personally believe I take the second by an edge at least. Um, but yeah, man, like it was weird because a lot of the energy I received in the room was that, yo, listen, like those first two rounds are kind of crazy. I might have you 2-1, but I'm not mad at Jack Boy taking that 2-1. Like it really comes down to the second. Because that was both of our well, I think his third was actually the best of his material. And the second word was that for me. So yeah.
Um, Let me ask you this now. Did you, since you went first, you got a chance to see the other four battles in its entirety?
Yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So Danny Myers versus Ace Amin. What was the impact like in that building? Cause I seen it
Man.
when he did the rebuttal. That first, and then the recap of the whole battle.
Man, just off the rebuttal alone, I don't know, man. You can kind of tell Danny has a look in the eye, and he has a look in his eyes when he's about to freestyle something.
Mm-hmm.
So after Ace Amin came at him with flurries, I'm talking about Ace. I think this might have been the best Ace Amin altogether, all three rounds.
Mm.
This was like the best showing of Ace. There was no slip ups. There was no, man, like even with the smoke in the room, he wasn't thrown off by it. He was really on 10. And to see Danny fight back, especially with the he had about two rebuttals before he got into his round, and it was like, okay, this
Yeah,
this
he's
gonna
in
be
his
a
bag.
dog fight. It's gonna be a dog fight for real, man. Honestly, I can go out and say that was the best battle of the night. And honestly, that might be contender for battle of the year, but thus far, you know what I'm saying. We still got volume coming up, but I think that showing with Danny and Ace is definitely battle of the year material.
Okay, okay.
Absolutely,
Um,
absolutely.
so how you got that 2-1 either way?
Man, I can't. Um, man, the fans won, but I really got to go back and watch it again to kind of pick a winner. It's kind of like it was one of those battles where like you're enjoying it so much, like I don't even care who won. Like we
Mm,
won because that was. But
fire.
I might have to go back and watch it again though. But yeah,
Okay,
fans definitely got that.
okay. Emerson Kennedy versus Chilla Jones. I'm hearing a lot of things about this. What happened, in your opinion? Talk
Yeah,
to me.
man. So shouts to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think what happened here was Emerson took this moment to level up a little bit more. He kind of showed Emerson showed that he's not just boxed into this little 4 bar flow that everybody sees him as. He really he pulled out the performance elements. He just seemed at home. He really just seemed at home. I have this battle being 2-1 Emerson with Chilla taking the third. But man, Chilla was on go as well. Chilla was in his freestyle bag.
Mm.
Chilla was up there, shoulders relaxed, real vet like, and then you had Emerson who wasn't relaxed. He was performing. He was moving. The boy was moonwalking. He threw passwords into the battle. Was just doing. It was everything. So it was like one of those crazy battles. But I personally have EK 2-1 in a crazy, crazy battle though. Crazy battle.
Fire, fire, fire.
Crazy.
Um, Lou Castro versus Rum Nitty.
Whew. Let me just say this. Shouts to Luke Castro
A
for
big
proving a
dog.
lot of a big dog. Listen, like he really proved a lot of people wrong in a lot of ways. You know, when you see the names on paper, you think automatically Rum because he's just one of the best punchers in the world.
Yeah.
But man, when I tell you that Luke Castro low key took the first, like
Mm.
like Lou's character, and he's like one thing about him is you get him on a stage and Lou is gonna shine. So like so much character, the punches were insane. He really just showed why he's main stage material. But personally, after that first round, Rum just I guess Rum had to get punched and kind of like okay, you made me bleed a little bit. All right, let's
Yeah.
turn up. And I have Rum 2-1. But man, like Lou is a force to be reckoned with. Man, that was an insane battle. The fans loved it. I heard some people say 2-1 Lou Castro, which I'm not even mad at.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man, Lou Castro for that to be an argument between some of the fans in the building, that's saying something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, Lou Castro, shouts to him, incredible. But I have Rum taking that 2-1.
Got you. And last but
Yes,
not
sir.
least, Kid Chaos versus Holmesy. How did you call it?
Yes. Oh man. I personally have Kid Chaos 2-1, but the thing is, it's gonna come down to the second. It's gonna come down to whoever you give the second to. Personally, I personally gave Holmesy the first. I gave Kid Chaos the second, and I gave Kid Chaos the third.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's really gonna come down to who you give the second to. I think that was the second rounds for both of them was their best rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But another dog fight. I feel like a lot of these battles were like great dog fights. You know what I'm saying? So Holmesy was out here doing his numbers. He brought out a little slap. Like it was
Yeah, I
moments
seen
upon
that. I'm
moments,
the only
bro.
kid
Yeah.
on Smack. I'm the
he threw
only
the
kid on
hat.
stage. Yeah, yeah,
Ah
that was fire.
man.
Shout out the little slap.
Yeah, shots a little slap, man. But it was a great night. Oakland showed everybody on that card some love. We wish we would have had the full card with Loso and Jay,
Yeah,
Fonz and Tank.
emergencies came into play in both of them
Yeah,
situations.
yeah,
Fonz and Tink the Demon, Loso and Jay the Nightwing. But yeah, I heard URL is going to reschedule it. I mean, I'm looking
yeah.
forward to that. Before I
Absolutely.
get out of here, two more things I want to talk to you about real quick. One,
Talk to me.
Smack
Talk to me.
Volume 9. This card is looking
Whew.
crazy. We 4 announcements in. You could just give me your predictions. We don't even got to take too long.
Man, okay.
Surf versus New Jersey Twerk. Where we going with this?
Man, honestly,
And War's in the chat too. Beware.
hey yo, shouts to Anwar, man. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
and War said, tell Saga I said shut up. And tell Saga he takes too long to get to the point. Whatever that means. I don't know what type of number he
man,
got going on.
praise God, man. He draws his mustache in every morning. I ain't even
Okay.
mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
Surf
Nah, I honestly,
or New Jersey Twerk? Who you going with?
I can't bet against Twerk, man. I
Mm.
can't bet against Twerk, man. Like Serb has been incredible.
Yeah, he's been on some
Um,
shit.
he's really been wilding lately, but I feel like this kind of pressure can push Twerk to a new level as well. I'm gonna go
Mm.
Twerk. I'm gonna go Twerk 2-1 in a very close battle. Very close
Okay.
battle. But I got Twerk.
Okay. Real name Brandon versus Shotgun Shug.
Man, I, I'm gonna go with the underdog in the situation,
Mm.
and I'm gonna say Suge 2-1.
Shug is the
Um,
underdog?
and I'm gonna tell you why. Now
Okay, talk to me.
here's
Talk
why
to
I
me.
have Suge as the underdog, right? Because
Mm.
we've seen real name Brandon in rotation a lot more. He's a lot more active, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with him coming off of winning at Summer Madness and all this other great stuff, like we haven't really seen Suge as active on the URL stage in a little minute. And it may have people look at it like I don't think he's ready for the young gunner, but I feel like
Mm.
Suge's a vet, man. Suge's the big dog, so I'm gonna go Suge 2-1. I'm gonna go Suge 2-1 on that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Don't mind if I do. DNA versus Real Sickington.
man, real sick,
Yeah.
man. Listen, I love what real sick is doing right now. Not even because you're on the phone or whatever, but like, yeah, I can't bet against DNA. I'm gonna talk about you in third person. I
Okay.
can't bet against DNA, man. He's literally a cheat code. coming off one of the best battles that night versus King Los. I'm gonna go DNA 2-1. I think he knows what he's up against. We're real sick, but yeah, I got DNA 2-1 for that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. DNA is incredible, man. How that guy thinks of those
Man, this is
lines
I
is
don't know how he does it, man. You think he's gonna lose, and then all of a sudden he
more
wins. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I
crazy,
don't know how
man.
he does it, man.
I
Praise
want to I
God.
want to meet that guy one day. But
I want to meet him, man.
but this next battle, Charles versus Charles, just announced
Man,
today. Style
just
clash.
announced, man.
B. Dot versus Charlie Clips.
Super wild
I
style
like this
clash.
battle though.
Super. Didn't see this coming at all.
Word.
Man, I'm gonna go with B Dot. I'm gonna go with B Dot on this one. Um, I just think he's I don't know, man. I don't get me wrong. Clips is very comfortable in these rooms. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He's wilded out. He spazzed on twerk last time around this time with this kind of stuff. But I feel like B Dot is definitely in a pocket right now. So I'm gonna go B Dot two one.
The crazy part about it, right? B Dot's last showing, very impressive performance of the night, if
Very.
you ask me. Um,
Yeah.
he got very crazy with
Yeah.
Avington.
Against the puncher.
Yeah.
Against the puncher. Yeah.
But Clip's performance at Chris Brown's crib was kind of
That's
spooky
very
too.
true. Very true. I forgot. Yeah, very true.
So, so
Very true.
I like this battle. You know what I mean? I feel like they both in their duffel right now. You know what I mean? And it's like it's like a crazy quadruple thing that's going on right now. So I'm gonna just tell you this one more
Talk to
question,
me.
you out of here.
Yeah, talk
So
to me.
like B Dot is cool with King Los, he's cool with me. He had to stay out of that battle.
Right.
Prior to that, me and B Dot battled. We couldn't spar together because we battling.
Right.
Now, just when you think shit is cool, Clips and B Dot is battling. I gotta really
Right.
not speak to them because I don't want to hear nothing from them. And then I can't even holler at B Dot because Real Sick is his man and I'm his man too. So it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a dangerous
It's
time in these
nasty.
battle streets right now, man.
It's cold. It's a
You know what
cold
I mean, but I
world
like
out
it. I
here,
like it.
man.
It means there's no prisoners.
Cold
Everything
world.
is happening. Everything is happening.
Yes,
Everybody got
sir.
to see everybody. But
It's a
before
fact.
you get out of
Everybody
here,
outside,
I mean,
man.
the Mexican that made the Garden look good, Hometown Miami legend,
The Miami legend. The
Don
McKinney made the
Marino.
garden look good. Homestead Hitman.
Don Marino got a 2-day event going down in Miami for everybody that is free on December 3rd and 4th. For
Yes.
free, tune into my caffeine channel. All the battles will
Oh,
be aired live on my
on your
caffeine channel.
channel.
Yep.
That
So
is
everybody gets
fire.
to see the battles
That is
both
fire.
days. Now me for the love, just make sure y'all tune in. Saga's on the card. You're going
Yes,
against
sir.
YBS. Let's
Yes,
talk about
sir.
that. Are you familiar with YBS's work? What made you
Yeah,
take
of
this
course,
battle?
man.
And also, I'm gonna give you your flowers before you answer this, right?
Talk to me.
I'm waiting to see the Jack Boy battle, but I'm in tune with everything you've been doing after the URL. The I don't even want to say departure break. You be wilding in these little, know what I mean, in these smaller events, smaller room settings. It's
Right.
like vintage, rare, know what I mean. It's some other type of saga. I wouldn't even see Sensei
Right.
Saga. It's like the Last Dragon saga shows up to
Yeah.
these battles. What makes you have motivation in those battles? And are you familiar with YBS work? Why'd you take that battle?
Yeah. With a lot of these independent battles, these independent leagues, whether it be Gates to the Garden, I Battle, Art of War, or any other place like that, you definitely want to give them their money's worth. You want to give them 110%. Sometimes it may be a name flip thing to where like, oh, this is a name you can easily flip. You just tap into those certain pockets where the name flips and the ideas come together. And I feel like the indie circuit has treated me very well over the years, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I always want to make sure I give them 110%. Obviously, the goal is to be at 110% for every league. Sometimes things happen. You may not be at
Yeah.
100, but I always want to make sure for these leagues that I keep on giving them business to where they feel like they want to keep booking, and you know what I mean. I feel like a lot has happened over this year that I wasn't on URL, and these leagues have treated me very well. You know what I mean? Like battle ill will on an independent league, and you know what I mean. That could have easily have been an RBE situation or URL, but You know, when they believe in your talent, they're like, hey, listen, you've been killing it here, here, here. Let's bring him over here and do this
YBS
against
is
your
in
will.
the chat. He's activated.
Hey, so YBS, I've known YBS for a while now. You know what I mean? Let's bring it back to YBS. I've known him for a while. He's been doing his thing. I'm gonna smoke him. That's just all it
Is
is.
this
You
one
know,
round or
he's
three?
this one round
Okay.
battle.
Time limit?
But
No.
nah, man, we it's whatever. It's whatever.
Okay, I'll
You
be
know what
in
I'm
the build.
saying?
I'm gonna
I
be
ain't
in the
tripping.
building.
Oh, you're gonna be in the building and it's gonna be streaming live on your
Be in
joints.
the building. I gotta pop. I gotta pop out for the Homestead
Oh,
Legend.
it's
I want to
smart,
see what
man.
he's doing, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, above anything else, man. Shouts to Don Marino for this amazing card, amazing
Shout out to
weekend.
Don.
We doing this. We doing this for Don Marino for just shedding that light on Latino battle rap altogether. So shouts to Don for taking that initiative and making this happen. So that's my brother right there. You know what I mean? YBS got to die in the process of shedding light on what Don is doing, but it's lit, man. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
and Don is coming up here next, y'all. So anybody that's willing to travel to Miami or is in the
Yes,
Florida or Miami area, you're gonna find out how you can pull up live. I just told y'all I'll be in the building. Saga will be in the building, and we're gonna find out who else is gonna be in the building. That
yes,
what I
sir.
mean is gonna get the people excited to show up live for this event, December 3rd, December 4th. Saga, good looking for pulling up. I
Yes,
can't wait
sir.
to see the
Listen,
battle with Jack Boy Maine on
on
URL app
traffic.
whenever they
Yes,
drop it
sir.
on traffic. Now, I mean, I'm not
Hey, let
gonna.
me just say this real quick, real quick. First of all, thank you for allowing me to be on your platform. And to everybody who's been riding with me to this point of like waiting for me to come back and get back in rotation with URL. Thank y'all for riding it out with your boy. Thank y'all for supporting. You know, we back in rotation. You know what I mean? We just got to pick up the pieces, shake off the ring rust, and get back to it. But yeah, man, I want to thank everybody that supported, man. Everybody that's been happy to see me back on the platform. Anybody else that ain't, God bless y'all. Y'all niggas is scary. But yeah, man, we back, man. And it's only gonna get worse from there, man. It's sensational. I we back, man.
Got you, got you. YBS said he's not happy to see you back, but yeah,
Yo, listen, man.
salute.
YBS can't talk about nobody. He's under 4 feet. You know what I mean? Like he's little man, little man.
I can't wait to see this, man. I know YBS too, so yeah, this
Yeah,
is really.
YBS cool. I'm gonna smoke him. Stop playing with me, boy. Stop playing with me.
I bet Saga, good looking for pulling up.
Absolutely, bro.
Got you. Yeah, the event is going down December 3rd, December.